Hi guys, welcome once again to Think Tank TV and thank you so much for joining me. Now, there's something that has been giving me concern about the forthcoming 2027 presidential election in Nigeria. Yes, there have been rumors that a former president of Nigeria in person of GOODLOCK Jonathan, who has a very good record by the way, is at the verge of getting a joint candidacy with Peter Obi, who many have supported in Nigeria. Wonderful combination. Of course, I support that candidacy. And I know that if they can have such a combination, the possibility of them smoking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office is very clear. But hold on. You see, when politicians come out to begin to shop for good candidates like this, my question is, are they shopping for a good candidate because of the love of Nigeria, because they want a candidate that can come and redeem Nigerians from the economic hardship they are? Or they are shopping for a good candidate because they are desperate to go back to power and continue their looting? Yes. Recall that in the late hours of yesterday, Abba Moro, who was a former Minister of Interior and a current serious PDP stakeholder, came out and said the People's Democratic Party is having discussions with GOODLOCK Jonathan and Peter Obi in order for them to become their flag bearers in the forthcoming elections. And a lot of reactions has trailed it. Dele Momodu has come out to say that the People's Democratic Party should not be deceiving Nigerians with such predictions, that there is no possibility around that. Now, recall that Dele Momodu also moved to the African Democratic Congress from the People's Democratic Party alongside El Rufai, Atiku Abubakar, and Amechi. That aside. Now, in this video, I'll be clarifying to you the possibilities of that major ticket. As Dr. Ruben Abati has reacted to it, I'm also going to be telling you what GOODLOCK Jonathan said about the possibilities of him running on the People's Democratic Party. Take a look at the words of Abba Moro that has sparked reactions on the internet before I come back to give you my thoughts about it, including the position of Nyesom Wike, who happens to be one of the biggest challenges in the People's Democratic Party.
Well, let's now turn our attention to politics. Following the zoning of the People's Democratic Party's presidential ticket to the south, PDP chieftain Abba Moro has suggested that former presidential candidate Peter Obi and former President Goodluck Jonathan might join the party in the next election. Well, according to Moro, a number of people have been asking both potential candidates to run under the party. Moro spoke on channels stating that there is a possibility for both candidates to join the party. Let's take a look.
And so, in the run-up to 2027, I'm aware that certain individuals have been talking to Peter Obi, hey, come back home. This is what we are likely going to do. And if you come, you stand a chance of being a candidate. So, yeah, some persons are talking to the president, former president, to come and run. And it's a possibility. You will recall that in 2015, when President Jonathan GCFR wanted to run, there were hues and cries all over the place about the constitutionality of his candidature. But eventually, it was settled even by the court that he was qualified to run, and that is why he ran. And so, in the run-up to 2027, I'm aware that certain individuals have been talking to Peter Obi, hey, come back home. This is what we are likely going to do, and if you come...
All right, let the race begin. Dr. Vasi, although, President Jonathan has not officially announced his bid to run for next election, he's still with the PDP, isn't he?
Now, before I show you what Dr. Abati said about this whole saga, I'd like us to take a look at the position of Wike, who happens to be in APC and PDP. Many call it the PDAPC. And the question is that, has GOODLOCK Jonathan responded to these rumors? Yes. GOODLOCK Jonathan, when he was consulted, whether is he planning to run as a president on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, said that the PDP should go and resolve their differences with Wike. I think there's a way they put it, that problematic Wike, something like that. They should go back and resolve their differences with Wike before he can decide whether he's going to be running on the platform of PDP. Now, let's take a look at what Dr. Abati had to say about this in the early hours of today, before I come back to give you what my thought is about the antecedents of Wike and what Wike's position is going to be regarding these issues.
Okay, one, there is a distinction that needs to be made.
Yes.
President Jonathan never left the PDP. So to say that he will join the PDP, is missing the point. So he has remained, he has always been a member of the PDP.
Yes.
It's Mr. Peter Obi who left the PDP to join the Labour Party in the last general elections, and also now is with the ADC. But there are members of the PDP, notably Professor Jerry Ghana, saying that, it would be a good thing for him to come back. Now, what we know is that both Mr. Peter Obi and President Jonathan, they've not spoken, they've not made any comments about whether they are interested in the ticket of the People's Democratic Party. So at this level, all you can be sure of is just permutations, calculations, projections, recommendations by members of the People's Democratic Party, and in the case of President Jonathan, a Northern Alliance that calls itself Bring Back Our Good Luck Group, saying that President Jonathan will be the best bet. But what we can say with certainty is that the People's Democratic Party has now obviously zoned the presidential position to the south. So which means that the PDP is going to field a southern candidate as president. The chairmanship of the party is going to the north. The deputy chairman of the party is going to come from the south-south. The convention of the party is going to hold in Ibadan in November. Ambassador Damagum having been confirmed as the substantive chairman of the party, which automatically, under PDP constitution, gives him the power to conduct a convention. After that elective convention, when a new national executive committee of the party will emerge, there will now be a convention towards 2027 to choose a presidential candidate. So that's the state of play within the PDP. But there are persons also who are arguing that the presidential candidate should come from the north. But it's early days yet. The political parties, they are getting ready. People are expressing their views. Senator Abamoro, where I don't know which particular camp that he belongs to, but he served under the President Jonathan government. But as I said, all the names that have been mentioned, they will need to confirm that they are interested. And then the process will be something all of us will watch.
Well said, Dr. Abati.
You've seen it for yourself. Now, the truth is that if we want to be very raw to ourselves, you will understand that, in my own thinking, the position of Wike in PDP is to continually ensure he sinks that political party, which happens to be one of the major oppositions that can stop President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from emerging as president. Take it or leave it. Yes, because Wike will not be there and allow you to get a candidate that can now challenge his position with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. In my own thinking, I don't think that we should even be considering any politician that has been in office since 1990 to today. Because these guys have been the people that have put Nigerians where we are today. These guys, if you check through their trajectory, you find out that they have done more harm than good to Nigerians, for goodness sake. Tell me what they want to go and do in the office that they have been, that they were not able to do anything substantial for the nation. Except the likes of GOODLOCK, Jonathan, and Peter Obi, that obviously many have seen their track record that is also good. Tell me what these guys want to go and do in office again. And tell me why Nigerians should by any means support them again to go back to office. Somebody was predicting that as much as it seems as though they have what it takes to smoke President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office, the question is that, what is their original intent? Why are they desperately in need of getting back to office? Is it because they want to express their resentment, those that are not happy with what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did to them, or perhaps those who President Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not carry along want to now challenge him to say, since you didn't carry me along, we'll smoke you out of office? Or is it actually because they genuinely care about Nigerians? This is what we must look at before we begin to consider any political party. Because the recruitment process for political leaders is what is going to be determining whether or not you are going to be moving forward as a nation or not. I'd like you to do well to drop your own thoughts in the comment section. Tell us what you think about the possibilities of GOODLOCK Jonathan merging with Peter Obi to smoke President Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office. And what you think about Wike's position in this whole saga. And we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly don't take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank.